came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with my dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no.
Hi everybody, how's it going? BearNPC here, ready for my Wednesday stream, working on LARP content. LARP content. Woo! What a day. What a day. Hope everybody's doing well. As per usual, I have some of the new art set up next to my logo in the bottom corner. I'm actually going to have it overlap it for right now, just so it's the a better size for you, everybody to take a look at. Yeah, I think it turned out really, really well. Hopefully you guys get a chance to look at it. Tell me what you think. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way of any of the stuff I'm working on stream. So feel free. Let me know if the music is a little too loud or whatnot. I'm going to actually change this. Hold on one moment. I don't want the lyrics to kind of cause any issues, and I'm going to drop it down a little bit more. If anybody's having trouble hearing it, let me know. If I'm too loud, let me know as well. In my headphones, it's pretty loud, but let's get rolling. So today I had said that I wanted to talk about laws and a law system at the game. I have a lot of opinions on all of that coming from the national-based game that I was previously involved with. Eventually, I think I'm going to make a video in regards to all that. I've done a live stream and talked about it a little bit, but I haven't done any videos yet. And I think it's important whenever I talk about my experience in LARP in general to talk about it, but I also don't want to be slanderous or libel in regards to that game in particular. I also see that my layout for the rulebook is a mess with different font sizes. So I'm going to have to work on that at some point, but that's really boring. Well, some people would argue that any of this stuff is boring, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm just trying to get all the charts lined up and set up a little bit better. So that they look a little bit neater. That looks pretty good. I have a few people that are interested in doing some editing work for me. So I'm going to be very appreciative of that. And I'm definitely need some help with it. So, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Okay, good. I already have it in my notes section. Normally they're at the end, but that's way more confusing. So I put it right at the beginning so everybody knows what they're looking at. Do I have any skills that are purchased multiple times? I don't think I do. Why do I still have that as a possibility? Because I think everything is stamina or everything's charged. So there shouldn't be a multiple purchase thing. Other than body and stamina, armor, and energy. Okay. Yeah, I kind of have to have those. So yeah, I still need to have that. Never mind, I'm not losing my mind completely. So that's good. Charts. Charts look like they are still good to go. Let me make sure the spacing between them is standardized. I was trying to do layout as I went, and that was a mistake. I definitely just need to worry about getting the rest of the content in here, then doing a round of layout, and then sending it to editors. But I definitely want to put the book up for sale prior to the play test, but we shall see. So last time I went over everything and made sure that I had all my skills listed, which I do. I don't have all of the... I don't have everything set per se. I think that I want to do assassinate as times weapon damage times 10. I think that's a valid amount, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's see what else I have listed with yellow markings. Okay. All the guild member stuff, I need to come up with the appropriate wording of what the guilds do. So, let me get a separate document so I can start working on that. File, new, blank document. And of course, I closed the other one. I hope it saved that, but it probably did not because I am not smart. Hello, computer. Okay, well, while that's trying to figure out what it's doing, let's go ahead and start working on guild skill description. Okay, so the layout for each of the guilds is very similar. Guilds have a number of things that they do. Maybe I should do it this way. File. There we go. I'm going to skip this one. I'm not a fan of this track. You know what? I think I'm going to go back to the chip tunes. I like those better. It's more my style. Okay, so I got my rules document back up. Awesome. It looks like it saved what I was working on. So, assassinate, I wasn't sure what damage to mark it as yet. Working on craft guild. Okay. So, the guild description, right? Guilds do a number of things. One, provide PCs with a unique revenue source. That all makes sense as I describe it here in a few moments. Second, provide PCs with purchasable items. Third, provide... I'm just going to take provide PCs, all that stuff out. Okay, so guilds give people a... who take the skill, a unique revenue stream, purchasable items, specialized module content, in-game organization, and contacts. So basically the way that the guilds work, people can access a folder during game which has a list of purchasable items from the guild, what their unique revenue source is, their their modules. They're modules basically that are listed in the document, and you can sign up for those modules and they will go at specific times. So there will never be a time if you purchase that skill that you can't find modules or content to pursue in game. Organization and contacts. It's a way to gain status in the game world, but not power over other players per se. And contacts, so you can question them, things of that nature. So I have a number of different guilds. So let's see what we have here. Craft Guild. Let me turn off I want to turn off the bold, but I also want to turn off the highlight, which is for some reason not showing up here. Where are you? Okay. Let's go ahead and extend. There we go. Turn that off. Okay. no color. Let's try to see if that worked. Okay. This skill grants character membership in the crafting guild. As an apprentice member. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild. Take part in guild missions. Gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay. And with and may advance within the guild structure. Now I want to have a set list of how each guild basically continues up the ladder within, and one guild member does not have power over another guild member. Like, you can't boss other people around, but it is like a symbol of status. So basically, I don't want people having power over other people. It never works out well unless it's voluntary. Okay, this skill grants a character membership in the crafting guild as an apprentice member. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild, take part in guild missions, gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay, and may advance within the guild structure. Additionally, I want to make sure I have all the guilds correctly. So set up correct first. So I need my list of guilds. It should be craft. Okay. Thieves Guild. Craft Guild. Merchant. And research. Thieves, merchant, research, crafting. Those are the only four, right? Okay, good. Let's get back to crafting then. So the craft guild, their unique revenue source. Additionally, the craft guild is in charge of handling the crafting library. This is a resource that allows members to sell their I think the term I used was blueprints, but I want to make sure. I think that was in my crafting rules, which I added at the end. No, I don't have it set. But I have the tags made up, so I should have it set so it is the same terminology as my item tags. So let's pull up my card templates. Approved projects. Those are the resource cards. Those are the item cards. Okay. Additionally, the Craft Guild is in charge of handling the Why did I... Oh. The project library. This is a resource. I don't want to use the term resource because that is very specific. Additionally, the Craft Guild is in charge of handling the project library, which houses all publicly available approved project designs. Okay. So basically what it is if you are a craftsman and you make up a specialty item, let's say you make up a balanced longsword that does 1 additional point of damage, as long as you have all of your hit points. Weird thing, but sure. Okay, whatever. Whenever you're done crafting it, if you are a member of the Craft Guild, you can sell a copy of your approved project design to the guild. The guild maintains a record of all of them, and then anyone who is a member of the crafting guild can pay to use your design, pay the guild to use your design. So if you're a member of the guild, you don't have to develop all the things on your own. You can see what has already been developed and then build different things later on. This saves us from having a full list of items that people can create. People can make whatever they want. They can come up with their own designs for a +1 weapon or a +2 weapon or a fire weapon or any number of things. I'm limiting it to weapons because I want players to push the scope of whatever the system is. But the Crafting Guild is in charge of maintaining all of these publicly accessible projects. So if you want to go up in level in the Crafting Guild, you can make additional designs and sell them to the Crafting Guild. They will pay you for them. But you also, that will also work towards moving you up within the guild itself. And then as you move up in rank within the guild, if you want to use items from the project library, your cost decreases. So there is a benefit for going up in membership. Also, whatever items you can purchase from the guild, reducing cost. So yeah, that's kind of the whole thought process. I really like it because it makes people want to take part in the guild, hopefully, and share their ideas rather than hoarding it for themselves. But we'll see. Additionally, the Craft Guild is in charge of handling the project library, which houses all publicly available approved project designs. The approved project designs. Sorry, just making sure I don't need to help with Baby Bear or anything. Okay. Found the approved project designs found within the project library may be rented by the approved project designs found within the project library may be rented and used may be rented. The approved project designs found within the project library may be rented, with the rental cost being determined by guild membership and rank within the guild. So we aren't going to have a cut and dry rule for this yet. But basically it's like, okay, let's say you're not a member of the guild. You pay 10 leaves to rent one of these designs. You can't take it with you, but it's you're allowed to make whatever item that is for your next crafting session. And then if you are a guild member, let's say you're an apprentice, it would cost you 8 leaves instead of 10. If you're the next level up, maybe it costs you 6. Maybe if you are a guild master, it costs you 2. So you're constantly paying into the guild to use it. The guild has a constant revenue source. Guilds are supposed to be making money to develop new things to thus make more money. It should be like a business. Yes, you want to have a little bit of philanthropic thought process in it, but ultimately the business needs to be self-sustaining and always kind of moving forward. One thing that I want to make abundantly clear is none of the guilds and none of the political groups for the lineages are going to be evil, period. It needs to always be the case that all of these groups are moving forward for the better good of everyone involved. I don't want to have I don't want people to doubt that they're doing. I don't want people to spend points on things or build their character and then feel swindled of one of the lineages or one of the guilds turning on them. Also, I don't want them causing PvP in other groups. That just goes against what I think the whole thought process should be. So the guilds themselves are always going to be on the good side of things, whether they are, they might do some questionable acts, but never for a specific evil purpose or to turn against the player characters. That's just the thought, at least. Okay, so this skill grants a character membership in the crafting guild as an apprentice member. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild, take part in guild missions, gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay, and may advance within the guild structure. Additionally, the craft guild is in charge of handling the project library, which houses all publicly available approved project designs. The approved project designs found within the project library may be rented, with the rental cost being determined by guild membership and rank within the guild. One second. I need to see how I have it set up. Guilds and governments. Guilds and governments section will have for more information on that. Okay. No, I think that's a good idea. I think that's a pretty solid descriptor for the short form. So I'm going to cut that. I will then copy, because I can just copy and paste the general part and then change what each specific guild's specialty thing is. So does it meet my description? Unique revenue source, approved project designs, purchasable items listed, specialized module content, guild missions, okay, guild contacts, in-game organization, and okay, yeah, good, done and done. I'm gonna skip crafting augmentation and crafting mastery for now and look for the other guilds so I can knock them out with my copy paste section. No guy, medical training, merchants guild. Here we go. Delete, Control V, tab. Okay. So this guild grants a character membership in the Merchants Guild as an apprentice member. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild, take part in guild missions, gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay, and may advance within the guild structure. Additionally, the Merchants Guilds house the rare item stockpiles. So actually, okay. Additionally, the Merchants Guild is in charge of handling the resource storage facility, which houses all I want to cut this out. which houses emergency stockpiles of all available resources okay. So I'm going to cut this section. Members may purchase members may borrow, purchase, or trade resources from the storage facility. Members may borrow, purchase, or trade resources from the storage facility as necessary for the benefit of the local community. Rare resources will never be sold bold underlined will never be sold by plot unless they are found here. So basically, we want people that are members of the Merchants Guild to be able to buy the rare resources and items and whatnot. We want them to be able to buy rare resources or trade resources and things of that nature. We don't want them to necessarily be restricted by only what they can find out in the game world. But we need to limit that factor. So housed in the folder will be the limit of what has been stockpiled. So if you want to be a member of the Merchants Guild, you can sell them your rare resources. And that will help you go up in rank as a member of the Merchants Guild. And then you can borrow or purchase those resources back from the storage facility on an as needed basis. But as you are higher rank in the guild, your costs might be lower. So it all working on the supply and demand of the actual resources needed to craft things. You as a merchant, you're very keenly aware that people need things to make new things. They also might have, more rare, actually already crafted items. And these guys should be working closely with the crafting guild as well. So, but I want it to be abundantly clear. This is the only way to purchase rare resources from plot. Other players, different story. But plot will never, I'm never going to send out a merchant that has, oh, I have this rare resource. No, you can purchase basic, maybe some common, never rare, period. That will make that a very lucrative thing for people that want to play a merchant-based game. No, I think that's good. Yep. Let's move on. What other guilds do we have? Hey, Research Guild. Okay, this skill grants character membership in the Research Guild. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild, take part in guild missions, gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay, and may advance within the guild structure. Additionally, the Research Guild is in charge of handling the research library, which houses all publicly available in how do I want to word it? Research library houses all publicly available research documents granted via the skills found in the research the academic category. Where was I? Research Guild. How about more? Additionally, the Research Guild is in charge of handling the research library, which houses all publicly available research documents granted via the research skills or plot approved in game documents. All documents found in this library are canon are confirmed to be accurate with the game world by the plot staff. I don't want to the research library may be rented with the cost being determined by guild membership and rank within the guild. See guilds and governments on page blank for more information. Okay, cool. So yeah, basically people, if they take these research skills, we prompt people that we want them to ask their questions prior to game or if they have questions they want answered at game, to send them to us so that we can already have a response prepped so we don't take as much in-game time. That's a big problem I had at the national-based game, was people asking me 1,000,001 questions and taking my focus whenever I should have been running the game. I was excited that people wanted to interact with my story and everything, but it turned into a real detriment. So I'm trying to avoid that by having these different guilds or these different research skills that you can use to ask questions. The research library is ways for players to write their own. I want to change something in there, but let me finish my point. I want this research guild to be a way for people to make in-game documentation. Like, let's say they see a goblin and they study what skills the goblins might have and they document them. Well, they can sell their documentation to the research guild to not only make money, but to increase their rank in the research guild. Then, if they need to research something in game, maybe somebody else has already done that research or already made documentation, so they can check the research library to see if there's already some info on it. And it's written in different players' hands. So while the information might not be 100% accurate, it is based off of the player's thought processes and whatnot. And I just kind of want to have a whole big tote of files that people have written and put into this library, so I can just hand people like this stack of documents, say, here, go ahead, go nuts, take a look and see what you find. Maybe they find something really cool and random. Maybe Plot will put different stuff in there. I want to change this, however. Additionally, the Research Guild is in charge of handling the research library, which houses all public available research documents granted via the research skills or plot approved in-game documents. As well as plot, in-game documents, and character created documents. Documents found in this library documents found in this library some documents found in this library are confirmed to be accurate with the game world by plot staff. These will be clearly marked to show allow players the opportunity to dispute Some documents found in this library are confirmed to be accurate with the game world by plot staff. And will be clearly marked. As such. Players may submit documentation to the research library for payment and possible how do I want to word it? Okay. Characters may submit documentation to the research library for payment, as well as possible advance with the guild. The research library may be rented with the rental cost being determined by guild membership and rank within the guild. See guilds and government. Okay. Cool. That's the research guild. So Thieves Guild is the only one left. Okay. This guild grants a character membership in the Thieves Guild as an apprentice member. As such, a character may have access to purchase items directly from the guild, take part in guild missions, gain guild contacts for in-game roleplay, and may advance within the guild structure. Okay. Additionally, the Thieves Guild is in charge of handling Now, I remember we discussed this before. I can't remember if we decided that they were going to have assassination targets, which would be fun. It could be like bounty hunting type deal. Or dealing in actual stolen property. But those already kind of go under the part of guild missions and whatnot. I have to check back in my notes. Because this... Let me think. I mean, I guess I can make it a combination of like a bounty board / assassination board type deal. it's not quite as lucrative as the other things, but might be more fun. Additionally, the Thieves Guild is in charge of handling the I don't want it to be the bounty board because I'm going to have a bounty board. In addition, the Thieves Guild is in charge of contract work. Which are dangerous tasks. Additionally, I like the idea of contract work because then PCs can put out contract work to the Thieves Guild for specific things that they might be looking for. Additionally, the Thieves Guild is in charge of contract work. These contracts are created by plot or these contracts are solo missions that these contracts are solo items that are available only to members of the Thieves Guild. Range. These contracts are solo items that range from recovering stolen. I don't want to limit it. Include item acquisition, I need more time to think on it. I'm gonna keep going back and forth on it if I keep doing that. I like the idea of there being like an actual of players putting out bounties, but I don't want players to put out bounties on other players. I don't want that to be a thing. Part of what I'm having is every event there's the main antagonistic group for the weekend. Yes, bad guy of the week kind of thing. But there are going to be at least 2 other bad guy groups in the area, each with a set goal for the weekend. and there is going to be a leader of that group. So I kind of like the idea of, if I know who that leader of the group is, that person is playing a consistent NPC. And if they are taken out by a member of the Thieves Guild, like, they're always being hunted. They're always a bounty set by the Thieves Guild on them. That would have set things. But that would already be part of my job thing there. So I got to go through my notes, see what else I got. Okay. Okay. I am going to go and run and have a quick break. I will be right back, everybody. Okay, I am back. I have way too many notebooks. Let's see. This is an old D&D notebook for a campaign that never went much anywhere, as they often do. Let's see. Bunch of documents for creating different towns. Bunch of old character sheets. In-game surveys. Old towns. NPCs. First iteration of the Catalosa map. More NPCs. Pertonus's tower. This song definitely feels like it should be in a Sonic the Hedgehog game, which I think is, yeah, it's called Speed Boost Hills. So, okay, now that is all old D&D stuff. So, parchment paper for days. Old National LARP rulebook. 2 old National LARP rulebooks. Okay, I mean, the National LARP rulebook was only 140 pages. So, I guess I might be a little off, but it is triple columned, so okay, these are all version 1 and 2 versions of the rule set, which had me building in a typical LARP based set. Okay. I can't find it currently, but that is okay. Onward to moving on to different stuff. So, crafting augmentation. Don't want it bold. Okay, this skill allows a character to create okay, this skill allows a character to create tagged items of the This skill allows a character to create tagged items based on on the appropriate crafting skills that they already possess. These to create a tagged item additionally, this skill allows a character to create an approved project design with input okay. This skill allows a character to create approved project designs and or tagged items based Okay. I'll do it that way. This skill allows a character to create approved project designs and or tagged items based on appropriate crafting skills that they already possess. Okay, all tagged items created in this way will have a durability of 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. This skill allows a character to create approved project designs and or tagged items based on the appropriate crafting skills that they already possess. All tagged items created in this way will have a base durability of 8. Please see Okay. Done. Crafting mastery. This skill allows a character to create approved project designs and or tagged items based on the all tagged items created in this way will have a base durability of 16. Please see crafting, science, and technology on page for more information. Done. All approved project designs made with this skill may only use basic and common resources. Rare resources are reserved for crafting mastery for the crafting mastery skill only. Okay, cool. Because all of the mastery, all of the rare components do different, more powerful things. The limits of the base crafting skills are just basically effects that are already currently in the game and not anything major. The mastery stuff is whenever you get into the weird things. Okay. Cool. Next. Disguise. I need a whole different thing for that. Okay. Family stockpile. Let's say you get 2 for right now. 2 leaves at check-in. Let's make it 4. Guild stockpile. Let's okay. Haggle. Still don't know on that. Okay. Holdings. let's make this 2. Augmentation, we will do 4. And actually, let's just do 2, 2, and 4. Okay, so basically, if you have holdings, which gives you 2, holdings augmentation, which gives you 2, holdings mastery, which gives you 4, that gives you 8. Guild stockpile gives you another 4. And family stockpile, which gives you 4. So that gives you can get 18 leaves per game just showing up. I think that's pretty sizable. You know what? No. Let's up this 4, 8, 9, 10. Why not? Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 20. So 20 is the max. You can, if you're a dwarf that is part of the appropriate guild and you have all the holding skills, you get $20 every single game. But that costs you 20, 35, 45, 55, 60. $68. That would cost you 68 points, and you only start with 50. So you could have it fairly soon into, but you'd be fairly useless, but you're just bringing in money. Some people like that. Okay. Haymaker, no. I'm gonna cut the C page. All the skills should have that to a certain extent, so there's no reason why I have that. Like that. There's that. Why am I doing this again? Why am I worrying about layout? Let's not worry about layout yet. Because it bugs me. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, so just stop. Okay. What other skills? Supply. Two basic. Two common. Let's make it 4 common. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Supply mastery will give 2 common, 4 basic. So if you get to mastery, you add it up. So 6 basic, 4 common, or you can trade it in, all of them in for 1 rare. I think that's good. Cool. Cool. No, that's good. I think all my durations are done. Okay. Let's do this. Let's worry about layout now. Because nobody is in chat. And or is commenting. So even though it will be slightly boring, might as well get all of my formatting stuff done. Okay, so we're going 12, 28, 20. 28, 20, 12. That should be 12. Good. Okay. $20. 20. 20. 'Kay, I think that looks good so far. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, that's good. Lineages should be 20. There should be a space there. Categories should be at 20. And there's a space there. There's a space there. It's good. Spaces between all of these. Each of these looks good. This should be a 20. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Overall, I think the book's looking pretty good. I don't know if the layout is the best yet, but let's see. I'm at 32 pages. That's actually real good. I should, if all goes well, be able to keep this at hopefully 60 pages. But overall, so far so good. Okay. 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 Looking good. So much formatting. The worst part is once people actually learn the system, lots of this stuff doesn't even need to be read. You can just use the charts and know what you're doing. But you can't write something with that thought process in mind. You got to realize that for some people this is going to be their first LARP. So are they going to be able to understand from what I wrote how the game is supposed to be played? And that is not always as easy as it may seem. So much formatting. Almost there. Okay, that's all of the skills. Conditions should work the same way. Coloration wise. Bold. Broken. No, I was right. Don't know why I did that, but okay. 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 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Every character in Crestfallen starts with 60 character points, gains additional through attendance. Characters use these CP to purchase categories and skills, which grant characters additional options throughout the course of the game. Okay. File. Let's go ahead, save. Could that have been part of the problem the whole time? Oh my goodness, I hope it saved. Looks like it's still saved. Yeah, the page breaks are there. Insert. Break. Let's see. Can I preview? Review. Hmm. No, I don't want that. Hmm. Okay. 2 spaces. Okay, that's good. Insert page break there. 1, 2. Good. Hmm. Dang it, and it all changed. Of course. Page break there. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Page break there. 1, 2. One, 2. Okay, that's... No, I don't want to see navigation. Okay. Okay. Regardless, I'm gonna leave the layout stuff. Because it is unnerving me. Okay. Okay. This batch of music's almost over, so that's good. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to work on next? This needs to be at 20. This needs to be at 20. $20. $20 and 20. Okay. I'm getting kind of tired, folks. I think I am going to call it quits there. For the most part, nobody's hanging out, so not a huge loss for y'all. But I'm going to call it quits. Possibly play a game before going to bed. See if I can help with anything in the other room. Thanks very much for hanging out. Hopefully I'm going to get this finished in the next 2 weeks and get it off to people to start taking a look at, making some edits and seeing where we're at. And then my hope is to, at the end of the month, to have some YouTube videos starting. So let's hope that goes well. I'm going to head out. This is BearNPC. I will hopefully see you guys on Friday. Have a great night. Later.